Hey ghouls, it's been a hot minute. I know. I'm sorry. Life, but it's officially spooky season. I'm here. I'm dressed as scary godmother. I know it's not that obvious. The hat's not correct. I know. I did my best. Working on a budget. Times are tough. And I just straight up could not find a hat that looked like her. So I added the spider, which I don't think she has in the first movie. I think she has a spider in the books. And then I tried to make it green and purple. I did. We did our best. But my costume's not the point. I just thought it'd be fun to wear this to do a little Halloween tour of my space. I realize I've never done like a space tour, and I have a lot of art that I really like and I'm really excited about and just stare at constantly. And I'm like, why don't I show other people? And then also all my Halloween decorations are up. It's not that different than how my space usually is. In fact, I've had to take like spooky stuff away to make room for the Halloween specific spooky stuff. So my entire collection of things, they are not out. But my whole Halloween collection is out. So I figured, you know what? Room tour. Let's do it! I might have to turn the lights on though. Ew. Just to clarify, yes, the whole house is spookified. I spookified everything yesterday. There's Gomez. I waved my little magic wand, meaning I worked for like 5 hours straight, and now the house is very creepy. However, I don't live alone. I have roommates, They gave birth to me. Normalize it. It's very normal everywhere else in the world. America's the only place where it's like, ew, you still live with your parents. You know what? Like I said before, times are tough. You want me to move out? In this economy? You kidding me? So for that reason, I'm not showing you the downstairs just because it's my space, obviously. I live here. I'm allowed to go downstairs. I'm not confined to the attic or anything like that. However, I have not decorated the rest of the house. And this is the most my vibes up here. And I don't really know what my parents want on camera, And I would love to show you guys the outside of my house, but if you think I'm going out into the neighborhood dressed like this, I commend cosplayers who just go outside so much. I cannot do it. If I'm like in the car on the way to a convention and I'm dressed up and like I see people looking at me, I like have to duck. But then I see people online later and they're like at the freaking Waffle House, full cosplay, and I'm like, wish that could be me. So we're just doing Haley's space here. Haley, Gomez, and the Gremlins. This is where we live, and this is how we have it decorated. So I'll stop yapping now, and I'll show you guys. Yay! So we're gonna start in my bedroom. This is where the magic doesn't happen. But yeah, I had to turn the lights on. Boo! But this is the space. So we end to a Schitt's Creek reference. Not everything is spooky. But then we have Marie Antoinette. That is where my precious kitty eats. And then this is one of many gallery walls. I cannot stand a blank wall. This is my vanity. It's a mess because I put this outfit on. So ignore that. But yeah, no, I cannot stand a blank wall. I must have art. I think this Wednesday piece is one of my favorites in the room. I wish I could remember like every single artist. I can't. It's very sad. There's Chucky and Tiffany. They're looking kind of rough. There's all my makeup palettes. Got jewelry. Lost Boys, of course. I don't know why I'm implying that sexy things go on here. They really don't. But I put up that garland for Halloween. That's like the one spooky addition to the room. And then I got these bats at Home Goods this year. There's Forsyth Park. I am manifesting living in Savannah. So I have it there. But I got them at Home Goods this year, and they are not my only neon bats. I love bats. Look at Gomez's cat tree. So cute. He just has a basic one there. This wall has less art. And as you can see, I like Funko Pops. I know that's controversial. I don't care. It's my record player. I have my 2 favorite records out. I have more than that, but Violator and then Rumors. Love that. I got this clock when I lived in Ohio. It stopped working, but I love it so much. We're gonna skip past the closet. It's not organized. I am gonna show you in the bathroom because I do have some spooky things in here that are fun. Feels weird showing people my bathroom, but you know, we're doing it. Oh, hi! So this is like the one spooky thing I really like. I got that I'm pretty sure I got that at home. And then I just really love Edgar Allan Poe. He sits on the toilet. And then this is my year-round shower curtain, but how cute! Get naked, yes! There's Gomez. I think he wants the spider dangling from my hat. Alright, coming back out into like my main little area here. I have this like tiny little hallway. I have art in here though. I have art everywhere. So we're going to show you, but first we're going to start. Jack, he hangs here every Halloween, and Gomez loves him so much. When I take him up or down, he will lay on him. Got Lion King, because who doesn't like Lion King? Then I really like this print. I've got him there. He is supposed to glow in the dark. He does not. Ooh, fun story about this guy. Okay, get ready for this story. We're going over to the chair to talk about him. His story. Last year, it was like the spring of this year. Spring of this year, not last year. It is garage sale time. I go to the neighborhood across the way with my mother, and my grandparents are in town, and that's why we're going to garage sales across the way. I'm striking out. No houses have anything I like. It's aggravating. Finally, we reach a house with Halloween. Not only do they have Halloween things out, they also had a bunch of horror DVDs. So Haley's in heaven. Basically, I'm so excited. I see him. I go, egads. I wanted this from Home Goods last year, but you know I have to be smart with my money. I can't buy every single thing that I want. So I left him behind. I knew he was from Home Goods. I recognized it instantly. So I was like, yes, I can get this and get it for so much cheaper. So I pick him up and this little sticker on him. It says he's $25. And I'm like, Now I'm in the Home Goods frequently. I can generally guess prices and be accurate, like enough. Oh, Gomez is attacking my spider. I knew he wanted it. Do you see him? Oh, my wings. Anyway, life with a cat. We love him so much. So yeah, I can usually guess what prices are. I'm like, I think this was like $14 at Home Goods. So I'm like, that's weird, but like I really wanted this. So I was like, you know what? It's the only thing I've seen today that I want. So I'm gonna get it. I made the mistake of like telling this to my mother. Oh, the sticker is still on here for like posterity. So she's like, well, that's not right. Go haggle. I'm like, absolutely not. Do you know me? Like, do you know me? I'm not going to go haggle. No. So she kind of talks me out of it. I'm like, okay, I'm going to put it back down. $25 is ridiculous. It's a garage sale. So I'm like, yeah, okay. I go to put it down, and as I do that, I flip it over. And there's the original price tag. I don't know if you can see it. $12.99. So even less than I thought it was supposed to be. He cost $12.99. She's trying to sell it for $25. So now I'm like, it's the principle of the thing. I'm putting it back. But my mother can't let it go. She can't let it go. Nobody cares about this story, but I'm going off on it anyway. So she goes to the lady. She's like, hey, you have it marked as this. It's on here for this. We're going to give you $5. Eventually, this lady says, you know what? I didn't even mean to put it out there. It's not for sale. Takes it back in the house. I'm like, whatever, girl. You know, fine. I'm going to buy some of these DVDs and never have to see you again because this is not my neighborhood. It's the neighborhood across the way. Like, whatever. She comes back out then like, my grandparents were taking a long time perusing, or else I probably never would have gotten this. She comes back out. She goes, okay, I'll give it to you for 10. I was like, you know what? Freaking fine. There you go. So that's his story. And it's just, yeah. I felt the need to share that because, alright. I feel bad like I, like, stole this from that lady, but it's mine now. Alright, back to what you actually came here for. more Halloween tour coming at ya. That stays up all year. It looks like it should just be Halloween. It's all year. I don't care. I got this at a store in Mooresville called Crazy Cool Collectibles. If you live in the area, please go check him out. Very cool store. These live here. This is my, like, innocent little bear corner because these are all from my grandma. I bought Paddington though, but she also made this bench, so that's what that's about. Now move it. Oh, look at me, so unprofessional, leaving my ring light out. Ta-da! It's a Halloween tree. I got this tree on sale at Home. I think I spent $8 on it. Yeah. So definitely go, like, after season. These two are from At Home as well. They're so cute. And then I love these neon bats. I got them at Home Depot. I got the last set. And the guy goes, hey, I can give you the last set. And then he goes climbing up on a whole ladder to, like, get them down from the display. And I was like, I never would have asked, but all right. Here are my coffin shelves. I kind of have these arranged by movie. And then down here we got some of my Monster High Skelector collection. I know people have opinions about them, but I usually like them. Yeah. Now usually I have more Monster High dolls on this table. I had to put some away to make room for Halloweeny things like those two cuties. But this always stays out. I need to put new batteries in it because it does light up. No one ever calls me, and then I'm using my phone and bam, a phone call. Of course. Anyway, back to the tour. I'm going to show you the art on this wall here. Starting over here, I love Evil Dead. I love Ash. So I got a lot of Evil Dead stuff. I think this is so cool. I don't remember the artist, which makes me sad, but it's all hand-cut paper. It's just layers of paper. And I've seen her at a few conventions, and I always want to buy something, but I can't, but I want to. I have one of these for Evil Dead, and then up here I have one for Child's Play as well. What we do in the shadows? I mean, I have a lot of, like, generic, like, cat art. I'm obsessed with this. I recently got this at a convention. Is that not the cutest thing? And then I do know the artist here. This is Jellicoe. I always buy their stuff when I see them. I just think they're so cute. I absolutely love this Munsters print. Love it. More Evil Dead. I bought this. I thought it was the cutest thing ever. I bought it at, like, a street market. I'm slightly worried it might be AI, and I hate AI, but we're gonna pretend it's not. It's very cute. Wednesday, we got Renaissance Tiffany, and then I don't know if you'll get the effect here. This is a hologram. It goes between Chucky, Tiffany, and Glenn. But there's Glenn. I don't think I can get the effect on camera as well, but here's my little Drac shrine. She is my prized possession. I ordered her on eBay. I found a decent price. I just love her so much. She's very special to me because if you don't, I wrote a book about a female Dracula. So she means a lot to me. And then this bust was a present, but I know it was from Home Goods. Got my two little Funko Pops. He's not always here. He's out special for Halloween. I've got a little bobblehead behind him and then a Dracula wine bottle. And then down here I kind of have like a Child's Play shelf. All my Chuckies and Tiffany's. And then down here is like assorted Monster High and monsters and such. That's a special Halloween thing. And then, okay, I always have Bob's Burgers on. I don't know how much I can show on YouTube without that getting, like, flagged. These are my other prized possessions, my Elvira's, because Elvira means so much to me. And a lot of people were complaining that she has too many Monster High dolls. I'm like, she doesn't have enough Monster High dolls. I want an army of them. Got my Addams Family stuff down here. That's usually not there. Got Fester in the back. I've been told that the Morticia doll looks exactly like me. My eyeballs aren't nearly that big, but you know, I'll take it as a compliment. And then just, yeah, generic fun stuff. And over here, I love these. This is my only boy Monster High doll that I have. Okay, my seating setup. Isn't that blanket just so cute? These are all out here all year except for her. But she might end up staying out. I just think she is so cute. Shout out to this little crocheted Mothman. Adorable. And then I love my couch. It is the first thing I bought when we moved to North Carolina. I am so obsessed with it. It is not comfortable, but I don't care because look at it. Look at it. And then this chair, that's where I put all my bats. I have a lot of bats. I'm going to show you what's on my table. I did this puzzle. I'm very proud of it. Okay, we got Dracula and Van Helsing here in like a sexually charged embrace. If you want to find out like why I felt the need to do that, you could pick up my book. You could. Anyway, this is like the one Bath & Body Works candle holder that I actually spent the money for. All of the other ones I've gotten after the season for much less money because they charge a ridiculous amount. I used to work there. I used to get a very good discount. Obviously, I don't anymore. So that went bye-bye. I refuse to pay full price, though. It's my little bookshelf. Ignore the fact, you know what? Fuck J.K. Rowling. I've had those books, however, since I was in the first grade. So, like, I still have them. The money's been spent. But fuck her. Here is my meet and greet wall. Again, I met Neve Campbell before she was, like, weird about things. But these two, that was a fun time. I've met all these other people. I just did not splurge for the photograph. Even though it would have been awesome, too. If you want to know about, like, my experiences, let me know and I will tell you how everybody's been. Got those two fun art prints. Kind of shows the different sides of my musical taste. This is from an... I've been talking too much. This is from an estate sale of our old accountant, who is a very, very sweet man. And I just loved it so much because you can be spooky and also like Disney. It's fine. I'm not a Disney adult, but I love Disney and that it really speaks to me. So moving along. Oh, we gotta readjust how we do this. Okay. My other gallery wall. Yes, I have Shorzy and Letterkenny up there. It's not 100% spooky. It's just like 98% spooky. Don't look at the Bob's Burgers glare. Oh, there's Reagan. Say hi, Reagan. Right above the exhibitionist. I also got that at Crazy Cool Collectibles. Oh, here's Gomez. Hello. He's on his Mickey Mouse tree. These are some of my absolute favorites because they kind of Disney-ified my spooky glamour ghouls. And I was like, if that doesn't just speak to me, I don't know what does. There's little Jack out for Halloween. There's my bar cart. You guys remember when I used to make cocktail videos that no one liked? Yeah, that kind of fell off. I liked doing them, but the people didn't. Ooh, got to shout out Normie here. Got the like Norman monster next to Elvira, and then that's my cat stuff. Over here are more bears from my grandparents. However, this guy, I call him Dog Zombie because he kind of looks like Rob Zombie, but he's a werewolf. He is a hand-painted Cabbage Patch Kid that I got from a collectible store in Norristown, Pennsylvania that doesn't exist anymore, and I'm very sad about it, but he's so cool. And then just little knickknacks. I love this garland. I just got that at Michael's. This used to belong to my uncle, so it's special to me. It does not match the vibe at all, but it's hanging here because it's special. It's sentimental. It means something. Sue me. And then the dark abyss of the stairs. Hi! then pop it around, we have Elvira. This was a Christmas present, but I was with my mom when she bought it for me, so I kind of knew it was coming, because how couldn't you when that's riding next to you in the car? Still very much appreciated. Ooh, up here, I just got this from Barnes & Noble, so I paid too much money for it, but it's an Edward Gorey pop-up Dracula theater. It has 3 different sides. It comes with standable characters. So fun. And then I really like this bride and this Frankenstein monster I have. I think that's going to do it for my haunted house tour. If there was something I kind of breezed past and you want to know more about it, just let me know in the comments. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Ooh. I'm back. My book, Countess Dracula and the Frankenstein Project. It is available on Amazon. This is not the book. This is an advertisement for it. I don't have the book right next to me. But if you want to grab that on Amazon, I would be so grateful. It's like a feminist take on both Dracula and Frankenstein. I made them both women. Why? Because I wanted to. Nobody's ever done that before. I was like, why not me? So, Countess Dracula and the Frankenstein Project on Amazon. I'm also going to be in a mom and pop shop soon, so it's not entirely for a soul-sucking company. But I get more money than Jeff Bezos does if you buy it, so, you know. Okay, I'm gonna end this video before I start groveling. I hope you all have a very, very spooky Halloween. It is never too early to start celebrating and wearing fun costumes. Let me know what you're gonna be down below, and I'm gonna leave you alone now, okay? I'll see you in your dreams. Good night.